Laitali ki jingjia hanong ba Shillong ki balapin kemen yo menteri rang ba Konrad ki sangma ha ka shipau terek uyayong. Kini ki jingjia kilong ke jingpen kop buram ki saw pongut ki samla lot ki balawan chakmat ni kilom khasi jentia ha ke examen SSLC balapin bana ke embos ha ka nyau terek uyayong. Kabaar kalong ke jingi kendu ikirang ba ki balakenjo karta na do sampau ha do prapau snem ki bom shim la yo ekalat ka kabu ban lit school ha ka jing em jongki. Henry minta ke sorkar India pa ke sorkar Jilla ke lepli ki lat ke linti ye kini ki beriu ki bom shim la yo lat ban lit school da ki jing hikai bekerpang. Bat kabalai na kita ki jingja ba pen kemen yo menteri rang ba kalong bo udon benta Hasin Mary's College ban play ke Indo Sports Stadium. Menteri rang ba ulong kini ke jing kendu ikini ki laitli ki jingja ke bede bat ke puli puthi ki lapen kemen ye ushkat dei e. Ulong hadu minta nakathan lammi ngi kari India ditang ke Mizoram ke balakenjo syaka 6% ha ke jingnang kinong syong shnong bantho ban puli. Ulong ke Meghalaya ke lakenjo syaka kendai pusau 0.8% ha ke literacy bat Muslim ke jela kan kenjo syaka kendai pusan persen. Ngidon kam banthom satang 0.5% ban poi syaka kendai pusan persen bat in kentewe ke Meghalaya ha ka thup jing ki jela ki bagi nong syong shnong ki lanang bantho ban puli. Ulat he ki jingero e ka bha bala penot ke St Mary's College ban kentewe ke puli puthi ha kini ki post nam balas dang yaka. Ula kentu ikinong penyat, ikinong hikai beri ki samla pule, bantur syakmat bantuet iki pangjing nang jingtet bubunjat te kemensim ke bas ngoret. Iki samla pule ula penken mau da ke boong. Bonsin ngi pa syaka keper bajan ngam jeng ki weipan, kat bangim patiaw bandi iki umpok liu ki basyngam ki badan hala ke jong ke keper. Ula ong ru ha ki samla pule, pilong ki badan bok ban yok ka lat ban pule ha ke ni ke per sara begentang, ka ba ki weipat ki samla ni ki wei ki jaka ki jaudot e ka kabuk siar jong pi. Pendon kam janai ya ke ni ke kabuk siar bapiyo ula kentu. Ula ong ru, wat sya ya ke jingkat et ban penok kongpong ya ke japing jong pi, Henry minot top da ke jing sngoret. Barobor burom bat nyokor ikinong penyat bat ikinong hikai, penkiu ha ke nam ke burom bat ka akor ke burom ha ke emlang salang. Ula kerku kerdo bat kitpok ikinong penyat ikinong hikai bat kisamla puli jong kini ke college, bekinang yai kiu irat syakliar jong ke nam ha ke senam banwan. Kiwei pat ki bakren kini ke jingelang kilong, Vijay Kumar Mantri, IAS Commissioner and Secretary Education, Dr. Kong Measle Amprin Lingdo, MLA East Shillong, bat uba lakmen rumbui Menteri Ketanat Puli Puthi.
Welcome, sir. Hi, sir. Hi. Yes, sir. Oh.
We extend a special welcome to the Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, who is the chief guest of today's program. The Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Lakman Rumwe, our guest of honor. The Honorable MLA 16 East Shillong Constituency, Dr. Measle Amprin Lingdo, who is our special guest. Shri Vijay Kumar Mantri, IAS Commissioner and Secretary, Education Department. The Director of Higher and Technical Education, Srimati Hazel D.B. Samla. We also welcome the Principal of St. Mary's College, Sister Shillong Mary Thankyu, Assistant Administrator, Sister Melina Shilla, Vice Principal, Sister Victoria Kurba, Vice Principal, Miss Magdalene Badwar, the sisters from the RNDM congregation, the esteemed members of the RUSA team, the coordinator of the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Ms. Paramita Dey, the faculty and students of the college. We begin. I request Ms. Annette Lingdo to assist Sister, who will be escorting our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, the Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Lakman Rumwe, the Honorable MLA, Dr. Measle Amprin Lingdo, Shri Vijay Kumar Mantri, and
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? I would like to thank God Almighty for His continuous blessings on St. Mary's College, on the Education Department, and on the state as a whole. I also would like to thank St. Mary's College and the Education Department for having invited us to be part of this inaugural program. I thank the reception committee, our students who have given us a wonderful welcome song, as well as given us all the honor while welcoming us to this particular inaugural program. If I'm not wrong, St. Mary's College and the institution as a whole has been serving the people of Shillong and Meghalaya state for 89 years. Another 11 years and you'll hit century. And therefore, as a government and as citizens of the state, we must acknowledge the contributions, the sacrifices, the hard work that has been put in by all the team members, past and present, of St. Mary's College in making a difference in people's lives. As correctly mentioned by Commissioner Secretary, the quality, the dedication that we see in St. Mary's College, as well as all different institutes run by different denominations, by different missions, truly inspires us. Today, government works hand in hand with these institutes to serve the people of our state. You will be happy to know that government of Meghalaya spends close to 1,200 crores every year paying salaries and giving grants to over 4,500 institutes, private institutes throughout the state. Almost close to 1,200 crores. And to make you understand and realize the magnitude of what I'm talking about, the second state that comes anywhere close to us in providing support to private institutes is about 400 schools. I can't remember clearly, but I think it's Mizoram or Nagaland or Manipur, one of them. So where government of Meghalaya is providing support to 4,500 private institutes, other state governments are well below 500. Some northeastern states don't support any private schools or colleges. Just in terms of colleges, which are mostly in and around Shillong, Government of Meghalaya spends 120 crores every year to pay salaries in terms of deficit grant, including St. Mary's College, every year. And as correctly mentioned by Commissioner Secretary, that we are happy because every single paisa or rupee invested and spent through these organizations is yielding far more results than what we can imagine. And that is the reason why we continue to support different institutes, especially private institutes, and especially institutes that are run by different denominations and by different missions. In 2018, when we took over the government, we had numerous challenges. Education department, just one of the departments, but I can tell you it had one of the biggest challenges that we could imagine. I have always believed that for any problem to be solved, you must first be able to figure out what the problem is. Many a times, we end up following or targeting the results or the outcomes, thinking that that is the problem, but not realizing that that is only the outcome of the actual problems that we are facing. The reason I'm telling you this is because education is very complex. A lot of people used to tell us it is the infrastructure that is creating a problem for us. Many people used to tell it is the teachers and the quality of the teachers that is a problem for us. Many people told us it is a different categorization of schools and colleges and private and government institutes that was a problem for us. So on and so forth. So there are many, many issues and problems, and all of them are correct in one way or the other. And hence we had to actually dissect the education sector to really find out what is the problem and how do we resolve it. And we started, of course, with an education policy. Meghalaya did not have an education policy for 48 years. We came in, and the first thing we did was have that policy. And that policy actually guided us. I thank the members, in fact, who were part of that committee that formed the education policy. And I also thank the Education Commission that we'd set up. And many suggestions were given, and we took those suggestions, starting by improving the infrastructure. Then realizing that there's a problem with the different categorization of schools, where you have ad hoc teachers and SSA teachers and so on and so forth. And they have their own problems. I'll cut short to my point, which is that at the end of the day, while education was so complex and problematic for us, what I realized, what we were missing out, was that in all these problems that we faced, sometimes infrastructure came in front, sometimes teachers' issues came in front, sometimes that parents were not giving enough attention, so on and so forth. But you know what? Nobody talked about the students. Every single official, every single political leader was more concerned and worried that tomorrow there's going to be a ban or there's going to be a hunger strike. And we need to figure out the issues and the problems that teachers are facing, which of course is important. I'm not saying it's not important. It is, because it's part of the ecosystem. But while we tried to resolve all these things, we actually forgot who we are all here for. And the reason I'm telling you this is that we realize this shortcoming, that almost every decision we were taking was not based on keeping the student in front of us. And when we started changing our mindset and putting the student in the middle of every decision we took, that is this decision good for the student or not, that's when things started changing for us. I'm telling you an internal matter because I'd like to share with you how we reached. We have been able to touch 94.2% in terms of our literacy rate. Once we touch 95%, as per Government of India norms, we are considered fully literate. So we are 0.8% away from 100, or rather full literacy or a fully literate state. Only Mizoram has reached that from the northeast. I'm very sure that Meghalaya will be the second state. And now my third program today is here in St. Mary's College, and amongst all of you in one of the most premier institutes dedicated to give service and educate the youngsters of our beloved state. So it's a wonderful day, and I once again would like to congratulate all the stakeholders, and especially the principal and faculty and the sisters of St. Mary's College for the excellent work and contribution that you have been doing. I'm sure there have been many challenges you faced, but you have overcome those challenges, and today you are one of the premier institutes in the state. My last message is to the students. You must be one of the luckiest students in the state. I hope you will remember that. Grass will always be greener on the other side, but we always fail to see what we have in our hands. And Almighty has blessed you in this wonderful institute. Please, please never forget that. And I hope that you will always take advantage of that and move forward positively in life. My last message to the students, which I always tell everywhere I go, is that no matter where you go in life, no matter how big a position you get, you may, and I hope one of you does, may become the Chief Minister of the state one day. Please remember to keep your feet on the ground, to keep your ears on the ground, to never let any success get to your head. Because the greatest quality that you can have as a human being is not intelligence. Intelligence is important, but it is important to have the right values, the right principles. You need to be a good human being at the end of the day. I hope that you will always be humble. You will always be thankful and grateful to your parents, to the college, to the principal, to the teachers who have made you and brought you to where you are. I wish you all the very best. I wish St. Mary's College the very best. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Khubor, Mathela, and Jai Hind.